sound down. I'm gonna go share it on real quick. Oh, hey, we're live. Okay, cool. Are we? You see it?
Yep.
Yay!
We're live, people.
Yay!
Burr, burr,
Hi.
burr.
There's a comment.
Oh, there is. Oh, there is a comment.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's our yeah.
Oh, look how cool.
Can you see the comments too?
Oh, I see one that says...
Look, they pop up on the screen.
Oh,
there it
Oh,
is.
it's our freaking logo.
Okay, cool.
That's cool.
Okay, that's really cool.
I know nobody is watching it, but for those of you who will listen later or tune in later or whatever, this is the very first time that we've gone live on this software.
Yes, we changed up software. We're trying new things this year and learning new things, learning new things, all kinds of things, and
things and things.
Lisa's tired. And we have guests. We have
what?
Is it our first guest for the year? Second guest? No.
Have we had a guest?
This year? I don't know.
We normally do not make it halfway through the year without having a guest, but I think we might have.
Oh, well, that's exciting. This is exciting.
Unless we're lying to you guys.
Hey, someone might come back and be like, yes, you had a guest.
Yeah, and it was me. How'd you forget? And then if that happens, we preemptively apologize. We're very sorry.
I don't think we had all the and/or talking.
Yeah. Did we have any guests? We didn't have any guests.
I don't think we did. Talk about Comic-Con. No, we had people. Eric came on.
Yeah. Didn't Amber?
And I think Amber has talked with us. Okay, no, we have had guests.
Okay.
Hey, y'all have slept since then.
That's kind of wild.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna share this real quick.
All right. Yeah, we got mine shared. All right. So with that, we are going to start the show. It's been a couple minutes. So hey, what's up, Herd? Tonight, we do have a very special guest. Over the weekend, we went to Tulsa Nostalgia Con, where they had all kinds of comics, toys, artists, fun,
voice actors,
a few celebrities.
What was that?
A few celebrities.
Yeah.
A few celebrities. I bought some socks.
A lot of stuff from our childhood.
I bought Wolverine. No, I bought X-Men socks.
I got Mandalorian and Star Wars socks.
Pretty happy with socks.
I don't know why we were so excited about the socks.
It was the first thing either one of us bought. I think you bought like 3 pairs. I think I bought 2. I bought one of the Mandalorian. This is the way.
What? I left your art at home.
I just want a color.
I know.
You have my posters.
I know.
Holding them for ransom, and I don't even know why. Speaking of that, though, we did get to see one of our very favorites, the Jerry Bennett. And we bought a lot of stuff from Jerry's table. And he was also getting rid of like some coloring pages. He's trying to make room for some stuff. So just threw in a bunch of coloring pages. And they're really cool, and we will show you guys soon. But they're at Denise's house, being held hostage for some reason that she won't disclose. So.
But while we were there, we also ran into some friends that we made last year at the same
con.
At the same
I'm
event.
sorry for this. I'll try to
I think it was the Halloween one. Was it the Halloween one?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the Halloween one.
Yes. Halloween one. Yes. Because they did Halloween and Father's Day, but it was the Halloween one.
Yes. Because Rebecca was in her otter onesie. It made me very happy.
Yeah. So we have one half of the duo McPeek Adventures. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. So my name is Danny, and me and my husband Sawyer have a YouTube channel called McPeek Adventures, and it is about things to do in Tulsa. So whether it's an event or a brick and mortar place that you can go to anytime, we cover a variety of things. I think our newest video is about, I don't actually remember what our most recent one was. I have slept since then. But we've done kayaking, berry picking. Like lately, it's been a lot of spring things. Our newest video will be about Tulsa Tough coming up. So it's a lot of things that are either annual events or again things you can go do anytime. So
Nice.
yeah, we try to cover a little bit of everything.
I will say I have learned about a lot of stuff in Tulsa because of your YouTube channel.
Yes.
And I've
Yeah.
been here like 13 years now.
Yeah.
And so,
But you don't find a whole lot of people talking about stuff to do in and around the Tulsa or Oklahoma area. Like,
No, and there's a lot to do. So it's
and
you just
I
got to
had
dig
no idea.
around.
it's also easier now too that my kid is now 13. Before everything was so very kid centric. I feel like now I can do more adult fun stuff and not so much kiddie things. So I'm like, oh, this sounds kind of cool. Like I might want to go do this. So
Yeah.
I always go to your page to see.
Nice.
Oh, there's a bookshop here, and there's like blueberry picking here, and no, it is fantastic. Go give them a like. Go give them a follow, and they're also Star Wars. Well, Danny's a Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Hit the bell. Remember to ding the bell or you won't get your notifications.
That is true.
So speaking of Star Wars, though, since this is Danny's first time on a podcast, we have a few questions to ask you.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
I'm ready. I'm excited.
Okay, they're super easy questions. First one.
No, they're not. Don't lie to her.
Oh no! You're gonna give me a hard question?
Okay.
Yeah. If you don't pass the test.
The hard question. Who is your favorite character? But don't answer yet. It doesn't have to be like a sentient person. It could be like a ship or a planet, a creature, like your favorite thing in Star Wars.
Oh gosh, it depends on my mood, really. But because of my previous cosplay, I really love just a good stormtrooper appearance.
Yeah.
Right? It's classic.
Yeah, but if I were to choose like a face character, it'd probably be Padme. I feel like she's become more important in my life in the upcoming in the most recent time. So I feel like
Padme is very relevant to today's world.
Mm-hmm.
She is definitely an inspiration.
Star Wars is often pretty relevant.
Yeah.
Does a good job of being that way.
She's an inspiration. So is Mon.
Yeah.
Mon and Padme. They're very they're both up there for me. What's up, Nick?
Nick.
Hey, Nick, how's it going?
So Nick there, he is the one that runs Nostalgia Con. He's also going to be doing a Halloween one, November 1st.
November 1st?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. So right after Halloween, you can extend the spooky season just a little bit and go shopping.
Yes.
Yes.
There's some good shopping at this con. That was like the one thing we were really excited to see, that the vendors have grown, the variety has grown. Like, there were several booths where I was like, all right, you're getting my money. Okay, you're getting my money too.
Especially as somebody that's a collector for, like, I love collecting Star Wars toys. There was a lot of variety there and definitely had a lot to choose from. Yeah.
Okay, but back to our questions. Question number 2. What is your favorite, like, topmost ever piece of Star Wars media? Like, movie, show, book?
Oh gosh. Okay, so before we went live, I was telling the girls that by TBR, my to be read book pile, like I'm a huge reader, would not allow me to dive into the world of Star Wars books. There's just absolutely no way. But
that narrows it down a little bit. Do it.
I probably would freaking love
They're
it.
so good. Dude,
honestly.
You said that you like Padme.
Yes.
The Queen's
Trilogy.
The Queen's trilogy. Oh, that's what Denise had me read first. That was the first trilogy she had me read, and I'm hooked. I'm like hook, line, and sinker. I'm in.
Yes. Okay. So I'm a huge Disney fan. Absolutely huge Disney fan. So when they built, oh my gosh, it's been a minute since I've been to Disney, so I'm a little rusty. But the Millennium Falcon run, Smuggler's Run,
Oh,
going in there because like the Millennium Falcon is just such a cool hunk of what do they call? I'm so rusty. What do they call a hunk of what's the quote?
Piece of junk. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. But like being able to walk into it after seeing it so many times, that just felt so surreal. Like you're like, oh my God, I'm on the ship right freaking now.
it was the best thing, right? The best feeling.
First time I went on it, I was so awestruck, and I was like, I can't believe I'm walking in the Falcon. And I was tearing up, and like my kid was like, "Oh my gosh, Mom!"
You're like, you'll believe it. You'll understand when you're older.
Right. Like you just need to be obsessed with something for 40 years, and then you'll understand.
And I was totally that mom when line, and I was like, "Just so you know, child, I am piloting. You are not. So you are in the back." There was a family next to us totally laughing. I'm like, I have waited all my life to fly the Falcon.
Now it's a thing I can do. I'm not giving it to this kid.
My kid is not doing it.
It's your moment,
like
Denise. Your moment.
It was like when you walk into the park, it's like I'm home. You know, like when Han says, you know, Chewie, we're home. I was like, I'm home. Like we can walk through the streets that I have been dreaming about my whole life.
It's beautiful. Like I didn't expect it to be so stunning, but anyway.
Okay, so Smuggler's Run. That would be your favorite piece of
just being able to go inside of it. I mean,
that was incredible.
Yeah, so cool.
I'm hoping to go back in August.
Ooh,
take me with you.
Fingers crossed. Okay, so one last question. What is your like all-time favorite? Like, what is your most cherished Star Wars memory?
Oh gosh.
I know, it's a hard one.
There's a lot. I know I have a lot.
Actually, okay. So I'll do a little story time. So growing up, Star Wars was like sorry Trek fans, but like we were not Trek people. We were Star Wars people. So like Star Wars was like the thing that we would kind of binge watch. If it was on TV, you know, like all of them are basically going to be lined up one after another. So we kind of binge watch that, but it just became like a family thing. And then that turned into, there is a group called the 501st. And my dad got involved in that. And I just kind of, at first I was like, this is the nerdiest thing I have ever seen in my life. And that was my first experience with cosplay. So like I feel like I got involved in the cosplay world. Like there was no soft opening. It was just like boom, you're there and you're like, what is happening? So from that experience grew this might be fun. Like I kind of like this group of people. Yeah. So just like the memories over the years that I donned the plastic armor, I grew a lot of amazing friendships out of the 501st. And so our group was in Kansas City. So the Kansas City Star Wars cosplay group, whether you're Rebel Legion or 501st, like it was all just very beautifully meshed together. So it's like, I feel like my favorite memories come from not just trooping, but the connection that we got to build, like outside, like after we would go trooping, we would all go out to dinner together and kind of, I don't know if you allow swearing, but shoot the poo together.
But we try to keep the swearing off since we are live, just in case, because we don't know who's listening. When we're recording, I can edit them out and throw like a banter over it or something.
But yeah, we keep it PG over on our channel too. But yeah, just creating those memories with people and building community and like getting to know them over time, not just as Star Wars cosplayers, but like their real life
Friends, yeah.
And I don't know, it's just always we have me and Sawyer both have like really good connections and friends with our Star Wars friends. So
Yeah.
That's fun. I would say I think I can speak for Rexy. Both of us have built a lot of friendships through the Star Wars costuming groups as well, and taken in this whole new family because of the costuming groups, and it definitely moved both of us being implants into Oklahoma. Like
right, yeah, we both came from
Same.
California to Oklahoma.
It's helped us feel like we had a community, and the Star Wars group gave us that community. So
Yeah.
you definitely get it.
Mm-hmm. And it sounds like the Kansas City group is a lot like ours down here. It's like all of the clubs troop together. I mean, it's very rare that we will have to send like only 501st or only, and that's, I mean, we do everything together. But then outside of that, we do everything together, right? Like we do parties together, we do 4th of July together, we have barbecues and go to movies and go to dinner.
So it's bigger than just putting on a costume. There's way more to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nick says, I'm so excited to see this collaboration. And we're excited to have this collaboration happening.
Nick, we were so excited to see like Danny and Sawyer there. Like we screamed.
We did.
Well, I was like turning a corner and I just happened to land my eyes right on Denise's purse, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's such a cute person!" Like, "Oh hi, I know you."
Oh, that's right, because you were like, "I like your purse," and then saw your face, and we were like, "Oh!"
Right.
And then immediately we were like, "Please do an episode."
I'm like, "Okay,
hey, give us your time."
The Jar Jar purse is like now a staple whenever I go do something Star Wars. It's a conversation piece.
Yeah, it's exactly so that.
Jar Jar.
And he's fluffy. He's fun to pet. He's fluffy.
Pet the Jar Jar.
The Jar Jar.
Misa.
With the furry Jar Jar.
Speaking of which, I play Star Wars Unlimited as a card game, and every time Matt goes to like build our card decks and get more cards for it, he pulls out all the Jar Jar cards. So I have like 10 Jar Jar Binks cards.
Nice.
And they're like, "Why do you have these?" I'm like, "Just leave me alone. I want my Jar Jar cards."
Okay, mind your business. Okay.
Having a good time. Shut up.
But yeah, so it was fun seeing you guys. But like, I know, so we talked about all the like really cool vendors there. It was we also, I know we highlighted them in our post the other day too. Yesterplay. Have you ever been to Yesterplay?
No.
Okay.
I need to hear about this.
They're in Tulsa or Broken Arrow?
No, they're in Tulsa. They're a newer vintage toy store. They do a lot of cards and toys,
books, movies, games. So many books, though.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're getting a lot in, and it's a smaller location, but the owners are super nice, and so we sat there and we got to chat with them for like 30 minutes.
Probably longer than we should have, but it was fun.
I think that's like one of the things I enjoyed at this con was the vendors were super nice. And
everybody wanted to like hang out and talk.
Do you remember talking about your Robin Hood story?
Yep. Yep. I was so excited. I hijacked this poor vendor and I made her listen to this story. So we walked by a table of like 80s and 90s toys, and there was a big was it the wagon or the catapult?
The catapult.
Catapult. Yeah. There's a catapult from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and that's my favorite movie. Like, if I had to pick one, like, I shouldn't use the phrase. If I like twisting my arm, I have to pick one favorite movie. It's that one. Has been since I was 6. my parents took me to see it, and this is the story that I hijacked this lady to tell. She was, I don't even know what she was doing, but I just started telling the story, and she like came over and listened, and she was very kind. So my parents took me to see Robin Hood Prince of Thieves in the theater at I want to say the Riverside Mall. I think we lived in Riverside. Um, and anyway, we watched the movie, and the song by Bryan Adams, "Everything I Do," comes on because that's the end credit song. That's like the title theme or whatever. And I loved music since I was little bitty. Like I liked that more than TV. And so when that came on, I was really, really into it, and I refused to move. I was not getting up until we had listened to that whole song. So we stayed until that song was completely over, and it's a long song. So then we finally get up, we leave, and my dad bought me my first radio and the cassette tape, Bryan Adams Waking Up the Neighbors, that had that song on it.
Tape. Talk about
Cassette tape. Yep.
Dang.
Cassette tape. And I took it upstairs and I listened to it obsessively. And that
Do
is
you
the
still have
story
it?
I told this. I told basically the air, and then this lady was nice enough to listen.
Please say you still have the cassette.
I do not.
Ah.
So,
Okay, that's
I
your
will
treasure
message
hunt.
you the story about why, but I don't want to say it on the air.
Okay. Okay.
So, New Golden Life is the Fine Rexy replacement cassette tape.
That was no crap.
Okay. But not only that, we also I know we told you about Jerry Bennett. Did you get to go meet him?
We did. So, one thing that I really love that was included in this con that I have never seen anywhere else, it like in my personal experience. So it may exist somewhere in the world, but they had the trading cards. So did you get a pack of trading cards? They were so cool. Okay, so you open it. It's this beautiful. I thought to bring it in here before we started recording. I totally forgot. So it's in this cute, beautiful like foil package with the logo on it, and you rip it open, and there's cards in there that have a piece of artwork from a variety of the artists, and he was one of mine. So on the back of the card there was a spot for signatures. So we went around. Of course, I had to have every signature because that's just who I am. So I made it a game. But yeah, we got to go and chat with him. I actually bought some of his he had like a box of like clearance artwork.
Yep.
And I went through it and I bought four. We swear every time we go to a con, we're like, no more artwork. But guess what we leave with? Artwork.
Same.
I think we bought like 4, 5, 6 new pieces of artwork while we were there. So
not a good art. Denise and I walked up and we were even like going through that same rack you were just talking about. And we were like, split this. You get 2 and I'll get 2. And then we just kept pulling them out.
Yes. That's what we did too.
Like, I guess we're each getting 4.
But like, I love all his artwork every time I see him because he's not just like one fandom that he does. He does he does everything. And then he does a lot of fun mesh-ups too.
Yes.
And all his mesh-ups just make sense that he does.
Yes. I think I have my prints over like right over there. But we bought a Sesame Street Super Grover because I grew up on Sesame Street, so I was like, Super Grover! And I was like,
love it.
And then there was I don't know if you saw it, there was a Princess and Dr. Seuss mashup print that he had. But yeah, I can't remember the other 2 that we found, but I was like, I want this one, and I want this one, and I want this one.
This sticker, I'm like 5% sure the sticker on my guitar is one of Jerry's. Let me see if I can.
Did you see the tornado sticker he had?
Yes.
Stormtrooper.
So, oh my God, I love that.
But I bought the bass before I knew Jerry. I've had the bass for like 5 years longer than I've known Jerry.
Oh my gosh.
I think, which ones did I ended up getting a Grogu, Join the Rebellion one, Leia, and Which artwork did I get? I can't remember.
You didn't get a Super Grover?
The Rebel Squadron. We each got one of those Rebel Squadron. I'd love to show them, but Denise's holding them for ransom that she won't even tell me what I have to give her to give my art. She didn't
Wow.
No,
Wow,
I mean,
Denise.
She's not even enjoying it. Like,
Oh,
it's in the package probably, just sitting in her house somewhere.
it's
She's
been,
not even enjoying it.
it's been a long year since Saturday, okay?
That's
Been
fair.
a
I
year
am
since
just messing with you. It's fine.
I
We
swear.
see in my house. Where am I gonna put it?
It feels like I have lived like 2 months since Saturday.
I feel that 100%.
I don't know, like, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's fine.
But yeah,
I am in no rush.
I always love running into Jerry. I've known him for like years because of the 501st, and he's done artwork.
Oh, okay.
There was the first time I met him was, I think, like 2018. It was for this convention in Oklahoma City. We have you ever done the droid scavenger hunt or the droid hunt or something like that?
No.
He did the artwork for like all of our stuff. And so I got to meet him when he was talking about like, and when he gave us all the artwork. And so I met him there, and I've kind of just.
That's cool.
So ever since then, anytime he's at a con, I've got to know him, and I'm just like, okay.
He's so nice. He's such a peach.
He's so bubbly.
Mm-hmm. I did try to grab a picture with him every time we see him. I'm
No.
Whoa.
I know. I'm tired of us being all just so far away.
Hey, we're still learning.
When we edit, and like the background is pretty, but we're tiny. We're more interesting in the background. There we go. Come on, let's snuggle.
I don't know. I see a really funny Jar Jar right there.
What's up?
I see a really funny Jar Jar right there behind you.
Oh. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Where did the heat come from?
Eric bought him for me. He's a clock. I just can't figure out how to make him work.
Where's the cup? You said there's a Jar Jar cup.
Yes.
Rick told me about a cup that they bought for me, and I need to know where the cup is.
I might have lost it. It might be in this room somewhere.
Oh, boy. Oh, look at Jar Jar.
It might be a minute before you get your cup. It's in here somewhere.
Oh, I don't want to knock him down. Okay.
It was just kind of laying. You can hold him if you want.
I'll just hold Jar Jar.
There we go. He's a clock.
How's he a clock?
I don't know. He's like an alarm. Look, he's got a battery pack.
Oh, no. What's the alarm sound like?
And there's like,
I don't know. Every like couple weeks, I'll go onto eBay and see what I can find of Jar Jar Binks to add to my bookshelf. And then I'll arrive, and my husband and child are like, "What did you get this time?"
I don't think there's batteries in it, but there's buttons for like time and.
Okay, you're gonna have to record it and share it.
I think he talks. I think he tells you.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, we gotta get some batteries in him, and then we'll see if he works. And if he doesn't, Eric is very handy at fixing things. Maybe we can get him to do surgery and fix Jar Jar. But so he's not very snuggly, but apparently he screams. We can get him to work. I think that would be really fun. And
that would be fun.
Oh, look, your energy saver is on.
Hey, look at that. Oh, my battery is definitely dying. It was plugged in until right before we started, and it only lasted for 28 minutes.
But yeah, so was there anything like that really, other than the cool like trading cards, that really stuck out to you at the Nostalgia Con?
Okay, so the very first thing that Sawyer found was, I don't know the vendor. I apologize if they're watching, but they had a bunch of like vintagey T-shirts.
Oh yeah.
And then they had a bunch of Jurassic Park hats from like
ones, right?
Yes, the McDonald's 1993, I believe. He swiped that up so fast. So that was the first purchase that we made that day, and I love seeing like a variety of things. So like obviously seeing a ton of comic books, ton of comic books, ton of like. Another thing that Sawyer loves is wrestling figures. So he was so happy to see a ton of wrestling figures.
You know what? Did he find like a bunch to add to his collection?
I don't remember if he bought any, but he was definitely thrilled to see some. And like old school like Nintendo 64 games. Oh my gosh, I'm just like, "Oh, throw me back into that time frame," because I loved playing my Nintendo 64 and some of those games, I'm like, "Yes, so much fun."
Evan digging through all the games.
You got a picture of him, didn't you?
Just sitting there buying, and because he collects games.
Yeah, like kind of retro games. He likes the like original Nintendo, Super Nintendo,
Sega too, doesn't he?
A little bit of Sega, Game Boy. So he was having a great time.
Yeah, so there's just a great variety, like, of artists, of vendors that had different things. Like, there's, like, a Lego booth that had you could build your own minifig, and I always like seeing that. Yeah, it was a good variety. Nick, you did amazing. You got all the right vendors.
Still watching Cammy.
Oh, what's up, Cammy?
Hey.
I will say I love seeing that there was a lot of comic like vendors there, because I always feel like anytime I think of like Comic Cons, I always feel like there should be like a lot of comic vendors.
Yeah.
Right.
And
but sometimes sometimes you're like overrun with them, and sometimes there's none.
Like I think that was the one thing I loved GalaxyCon. The only thing was they only had 2 very small booths with comics.
Yeah, that was really surprising.
But here there was a lot to dig through, and they had different grades. They had like the bulk comics or the graded comics. So there was literally something for everybody that was trying to find stuff. And they were also pretty knowledgeable too.
And happy to talk to you.
Yeah.
We talked to the people from Yesterplay for quite a long time.
We talked to one guy, we talked about Star Wars, and I was telling him about how I love the High Republic.
Yes!
Told you I was going to get that in there.
Yep.
So it was like, High Republic, I think I read one book, and he's like, let me see if I can think about a comic book hero or somebody that was High Republic. That's kind of like Jedi. I was like, it was so nice. He's like, I don't have any Star Wars. I'm like, that's okay.
Yep.
You tried. But he was super nice and chatty.
We didn't run into anybody. We didn't talk to anybody who wasn't.
Yeah.
It was nice. And it was great. Like, Nick is the first face that you see right when you walk in, which is nice. Like, hey. He wasn't just like hiding behind a curtain somewhere. He was like right there.
Oh, he's very involved. Very involved. Yes.
I think, Nick, you put on a great show, and it's really fun to see it, how much it has grown from just last Halloween, like, ish time. It wasn't on Halloween, but it was October, right?
Yeah.
The weekend before, the weekend after.
So from that to now, like, how much it has grown and how, like, many more people there were.
I do want to touch base. The venue was really cool.
Yes!
Into that venue.
It's a really long round.
I was going to say, we need to talk about the Gateway Events Center, because that place is so cool.
Yeah.
I only knew about it because I saw your video about the
Mural Fest.
The Mural Fest, yes, and how they were painting all the murals.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. Oh, hey, Phil, are you still driving? You better not be driving. And
you were literally just here, like 30 minutes.
You were in our garage like half an hour ago.
But yeah. So the event center was super cool. I didn't even know that place existed.
Me neither.
And
it was like brick and exposed pipe and
all the chandeliers.
Murals.
Yeah, the chandeliers inside was really cool, and it was like this industrial, but then like elegant, and it was just it was a very large mix of things. It seemed like it wouldn't work, but it worked. Like, it all meshed very well together.
It did.
Lots of room. Because they had various rooms and like different sizes and things, they were able to move stuff around so that it felt full but not crowded. And you didn't feel like you were constantly running into a vendor, running into somebody else. You had room to move around, but not like it wasn't sparse.
I would say sometimes sometimes events can be too sparse, but it had a nice flow. There was a nice flow around the entire con, and I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I hope more places do events there. I really like that place.
Mhm. I wonder, you know what? We're going to find out now that, like, events happen. Maybe.
Shame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shame, Phil.
What have I got for this?
No.
Bad, Phil. Get home safe. We're going to be so mad at you if something happens to you.
Yeah, we're gonna learn that all kinds of events are going on at this gateway.
I know. I feel like, yo, stuff happens every single weekend.
Yeah, so you guys, if you're watching this, let them know exactly what goes on there because they should go.
Yeah, it's a rad building. We're excited about it. We walked around and took pictures of the murals, and we'll post those up. They were so pretty.
They are amazing. They're stunning.
And so they have a whole video about it.
Oh,
yeah, they went down for the paint fest.
Oh, that's super cool.
Oh, I think you were going to get your base when we were talking about it for a few seconds.
Nice. Well, I missed that, but that's really cool. So I'm gonna watch that. That's cool. I didn't even know that happened until we saw the mural.
Yeah, and it got rained out or something. They had to cancel, didn't it?
It was like a weekend long thing, and it was doing a little bit of raining that weekend, so it was kind of paint and then go hide from the rain, and then paint and then go hide from the rain.
Were they able to get it all done then, or did they have to like postpone and reschedule and wait for better weather?
There's a couple murals that I think the artists had to come back and finish it like periodically, because there's a couple that are like extremely detailed, so they could not get it done in 3 days, but they're stunning. But
incredible piece of art. Yeah,
we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But
I know that you have to get going here pretty soon, but there's been a lot of stuff announced in the Star Wars verse. Are you really excited about any of it that's coming up? Like any movies or?
I may have done a little bit of research because I had a feeling you might ask. So I learned that I might be like a way behind here, but just my life is a little crazy. So I learned that there's going to be a new Star Wars movie, and they announced it at Celebration last month. I'm probably way far behind, but like that's cool.
Are you talking about the Ryan Gosling one?
Yeah.
Starfighter? I am so excited.
Okay.
Because I was like, so much fun.
They start filming in September. They start filming this fall.
Like in 2 months?
In London. Yeah, I'm so excited.
Whatever month this is. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun.
Okay. Because I was like, wait, what? So, yes.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be
like the opening ceremony, and everybody was like, what? Yeah.
It's going to be so much fun, I think. I love these like side story movies and stories and shows that we're getting. We talk about this probably every single episode.
I'm just excited. Ken's going to be in Star Wars.
Oh, I know! Wait, that's Ken now. Yay!
Ken's in Star Wars.
Ken's in Star Wars.
I didn't have that connection until you just said that, and I'm like,
I didn't either.
It's canon.
Yep.
Ken.
Nice.
Now we just need Barbie in Star Wars.
Get her right now. Sign her up.
Yep. Trying to think like, where do we put her? There's the spot.
Yeah, it'll work.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I'm so excited for it.
It's gonna be so.
They haven't said much about it except it's called Starfighter. He's a pilot, and it takes place after the
like 5 years.
Yeah.
Something.
Okay. Yeah. 5 years after. So it's a whole new story, all new characters.
Oh.
It's not
not a revisitation of Skywalker.
Nope.
Nice.
All new. So I'm excited about that. I like new stories.
Yeah. Not that I don't love our originals, but like we know them.
We already know them.
We know them. Good.
Yeah. That's why what?
The High Republic's so good.
No, I know. It really is. Yep. I need to have this closer. It's like there's always a 5-second delay.
So I know Danny needs to head out soon.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, we've kept you 10 minutes.
That's so much fun. Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you so much for this amazing little feature here. I've had a lot of fun.
Hanging out with us. Just so everybody remembers, you can find Danny at
McPeek Adventures. So our handle, we have Facebook, Instagram, and dabbling in Patreon. Don't really know that platform whole well yet, but main thing is YouTube. So if you go search McPeek Adventures on YouTube, you will find me and my husband Sawyer's YouTube channel.
Very cool.
So yes, go subscribe, follow, get their notifications. They have great videos that come out every week.
You'll find so much cool stuff to do around here. They're on top of it, man.
Yes.
If you have other ideas that we haven't covered too, we are very happy to take those into consideration as well.
So with that, funding the fun from our galaxy to yours.
Good
I
job.
got it right.
May the force be with you.
Always.
Thanks, Danny.
You're welcome.
Do me a favor and just leave your screen up, like, until I message you, because I'm not sure how this happens.
Okay.
And it's over, and I don't want to just lose everything.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be right here.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know how long it might take to get your stuff uploaded. So just I'll message in the Instagram or something.
Okay.
Whenever I know that I have your recording.
Okay.
You don't know?
I do.
Not yet.
You can leave if you want to.
Okay. So how do I do it? Oh my god.
You know, from your page, I have no idea.
I mean, if we hit end broadcasting, will it just continue?
Oh, there we go.
Okay, we've put you down into the.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I can kick you out of it.
Oh.
Do you want me to kick you out of it? Okay.
All right, we'll message you.
If anything goes wrong, message us. Okay, bye.
All right. And
Okay.
let's try. And
Cool. Yeah.
we just end it now?
I think so.
Okay.
I didn't want to end it like before. For those of you guys that are still here, you're just hanging out with us trying to figure out how to end this now.
Yeah, we're.
I wanted to make sure that we had Danny's
Okay.
for sure before
Okay.
I ended it.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Here we go.
fingers crossed.